Welcome back to Afternoon Express, where we had to call on one of our family favourites, Chef Anele.
Oh, it's so great to be back, Pali, and I can't wait to cook with you again.
Now, Chef Anele, we've seen Chef Dumi and Chef Yaku out there in Rawsonville creating their very own pasta from scratch. Now, a round of applause from them, but we've got some handy helpers.
Yes, I'm going to use a machine today, so I'm going to show you how to do it with the machine, but I want you to come over here.
Okay, so what exactly are you showing us? Tell us very much in detail, and how is it very different to what Chef Dumi is doing that side?
So what they've done, they made the same dough as what we've made, okay? And they're going to roll it out by hand and cut it by hand. But we've got a machine, and we can do it by machine. It's so much easier. And then we're going to make a giant ravioli for you with beautiful ricotta and a whole egg inside. What do you think about that?
It sounds delicious. I'm very excited about it because today it's all about upscaling that Italian classic that is pasta and showing us versatile ways of using it and enjoying it. What I love about living in the 21st century, we've got such handy helpers. A pasta roller to roll it out for us.
So you see now, it's quite a thicker base, but we want it thinner. So what I want you to do is add some flour on top of it. You need to add more flour. Otherwise, it's going to stick on this machine and that's a big gemors. So just put some flour on here.
Okay.
Like you have to. Do you see what I mean? Like that. And then bring this part again to the machine.
So South Africa and all of our viewers out there, we always have to remember to dust your pasta with that flour so that the pasta does not stick on the pasta roller. We want clean sheets of pasta here.
Okay, now we've put it on a thinner setting. Why is yours not going through? There we go. Grab it at the bottom there, Pali. There we go. Do you see it's getting thinner and thinner and thinner?
Making it longer and longer and longer.
So I'm going to put it now on 5. So we're going to put it through now again. I'm putting it the wrong way. Look how thinner it's getting now. Beautiful. But I want you to dust it again with a bit of flour. You see it's starting to stick to the machine.
Yes.
And we don't want that. So over there, dusting. So we're going to put it through for the last time now. And I'm going to tell you when it's ready. I'm going to let you do something.
Okay.
So, okay, let's just do this. Grab it at the bottom. See how beautifully thin it is now. That is the thickness that you want. So if you want to see if it's the right type of thickness, what they do in Italy, they blow on it. If it lifts like that, then you know it's perfect. So I think try and blow on it and see if it's perfect.
Okay, wish me luck. 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes.
I love that. It's paper thin, and that's exactly what we're looking for.
That's what you're looking for. So I'm going to give this to you on that. So I'll take that with, because you're going to work with that just now. Just put it on the board there. And now we're going to make a filling for our ravioli, because we make these beautiful giant raviolis over here. So we've got some ricotta. So I just want you to loosen it up a little bit, because of course ricotta can be quite stiff. So we're just going to loosen it up. We're going to add some parmesan in here. Do you have some parmesan there, Pali?
I do.
Yes.
What I love about ricotta, it's a homemade cheese, isn't it?
Yes. And parmesan is going to add that beautiful salty umami flavor in it. Then, Pali, we need some basil. I've got some basil there for you. You can just chop a little bit up. You don't have to, it can be rough as well. It doesn't have to, it's just to flavor it. It doesn't have to be like finely chopped in there.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Isn't it that flavour? It's like that floral, beautiful basil. And you know, basil and pasta is like a match made in heaven, you know?
Yep, with a whole lot of olive oil drizzled on top.
Yeah.
I love it. So when it comes to fillings and actually making things for this delicious ravioli, when I have to think of maybe thinly sliced pastas to big sliced pastas, what's the best sauce to go with the different pastas? A lot of the time they're creamy base, tomato bases.
You know, for this one, we're just going to use a little bit of butter, but I think it's more important to talk about the inside of the pasta. Because with the ravioli, you don't want something that's very runny, that's going to run out of your ravioli, actually. So you need something quite sturdy like this. So you just mix this together. You can always season with a little bit of salt, a bit of pepper. Pali, here's some salt and pepper for you, darling. There we go. And that's basically the one side of the filling. Pali, now the fun part's going to start.
I know, I've already got it potting and bubbling over here. It's quite hot in this kitchen because I've already melted down the butter that you've given me, and there's some crispy bacon that's also been added to the pot, and now I just stir. That's
going to go over the finished ravioli, okay? So grab your piece of pasta that you've got there. The important part starts now. And you take a bit of this ravioli. Yes. of this ravioli, you scoop it onto your pasta like so. So first you want to create like a little bit of a well inside your ricotta, like I've done here. Because you know what we're going to put inside there? Egg yellow. So when you cut your ravioli, it's going to ooze out of there.
I do. I've made a well.
And now you have to separate your egg from the white. Try not to break it. So what I do then is just like, and then you add it to the center of this beautiful. Doesn't this look gorgeous?
This really does, and I'm quite intrigued as to how it's going to taste. I do love myself a good ravioli, and focusing on pasta today in this Tuesday masterclass makes all the difference. I love to find new ways of enjoying this dish.
And this is like a real crowd pleaser. Polly, all you do now, take a bit of water and put it on the sides with your finger, just wet it around, because the pasta must stick to it, then the other layer you're going to put over it.
And this is to ensure that the pasta sticks together.
That sticks together, because you don't want the ravioli to open up while you're cooking it.
Beautiful.
And now you take the pasta and you fold it over like this. Just fold it over. There you go. And then the big trick is to take your hands and form like a beautiful round parcel and push down so the pasta sheets stick together, okay, like that. And that will ensure that it doesn't open up.
Chef Anele, you've made pasta making from scratch that much more easier. We've rolled out our pasta, we've filled the pasta, and now we're shaping our pasta.
Now you use that. And what I want to show viewers, if you don't have one of those, use anything, look like this, and you just cut it. Let me just get a knife.
Wow.
You cut it like this on the sides. And Polly, this goes into a boiling water. Look how beautiful this is. Isn't this stunning? It is gorgeous. And imagine you give this to one of your guests with a bit of that beautiful butter and the bacon over it, like we serve it there. Yeah. Then you just add this to your pot for about 2 minutes, and then the egg will still be runny. Polly, look how beautiful this is. Let me take it out. Just one is beautiful for somebody, for a starter or this main. So I've got some of this bacon. We're going to put that over with this beautiful burnt butter.
Let me help you as well with some parmesan on top.
Add some parmesan, and we're going to add some fresh herbs, like micro herbs on top of there, and always a basil leaf or two. And there we go.
Is it safe to say that's prepared al dente?
Definitely al dente, to the tooth.
Chef Anele, let's put yours to the test. Let's see if that egg yolk comes out perfect.
I'm taking it on. Let's go.
And
oh, look at that.
Just like that. Prepared al dente, to the tooth.
To the tooth, and perfect yellow, like a runny, and it's going to coat that pasta beautifully. Bellissimo!